Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Happy Sunday. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. I hope everybody is having a very relaxing, nurturing, self-nurturing weekend. And we're starting off with the Hermit. So I feel like I have someone who is spending the weekend alone. And there might be some sadness involved here. So there is a Six of Wands in the middle. This is a victory. This is something good coming your way, but I feel like you're totally unaware of this victory. All right, because right now something has you feeling down and out. But I'm seeing you without even having to try. Something good is getting ready to happen for you, to open up for you. All right, and I see that you're somebody who is very decisive normally. You're a very strong person. And wow, look at this. So I'm seeing this wheel popping up very soon in the reading, guys. This is extremely positive. And I'm seeing this Empress here. Now with the Empress, guys, this is somebody who is this is a beautiful person. This is somebody who's very spiritual, very calming to others. Like others like being around you. They find being around you is a comfort, I want to say. Also, I'm seeing there's something magical about you that other people feel. All right, because these two cards are always connected in my readings, and I'm seeing some kind of angelic protection around you. You might have secretly prayed for protection at one time, and ever since then, guess what? You have some kind of angelic protection. They're around you all the time. You may see signs. They may show up as birds, but not like in a natural way. So for me, I have ravens that show up around me all the time, and they come in droves. And I know these are messages. I don't recognize what the messages are when they come in, but it's usually somebody that has passed over that is trying to tell you that they're okay, and they are, wanting you to know they're still there. They're still around you in spirit, okay? They can see things. If your children are having birthday parties, they're there on Christmas, or, if you're Jewish and you're going into Passover, they are there. They're around you all the time. They can see your celebrations and they see how you're doing. All right, but I do see this Wheel of Fortune here as a very, very positive sign for you. This is all about wealth and prosperity, and we've been talking about this a lot lately. This is something that a lot of you have been feeling stuck about, all right, and needing this to create balance in your lives, okay? So this is uncanny here. This is a very positive and an omen, if you will, letting you know that this right here is something you've been waiting on, and it's something that you're feeling really stuck about because you're feeling unsure about it. You're feeling like, it's taking forever, and you're really needing some help here. And you know that if it comes in, when it comes in, it's going to be bringing balance. And this wheel is something that will be coming in. Because this is a biblical card at this time. We are in a biblical time, and Spirit has told me time and time again that this is going to be a gift, a biblical gift coming in, okay? This is something we are all waiting and wanting, all right? We need this balance for families, for, everything, our everyday life. And the Empress is a very powerful person who is going to be doing very powerful things when those finances come in, okay? Helping out your families, helping out maybe your community if there's enough to go around. A lot of you are going to have enough or more than enough. I'm seeing these cards here. Let me just take a look at this. All right, so we have something that is going to show up very quickly. This is for all of you. This is for all Aquariuses watching. All right. This, whatever this is, it's connected to your finances. Okay. Which you've been working really hard on. It's been a juggling act. I just saw you guys. In my mind, the way it showed up was you guys were literally juggling. Like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. A lot of you are struggling, and I get that. I struggle too. All right. But what's coming in here very quickly is something very positive that's going to continue to grow. And we have the money cards here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, the Queen of Pentacles signifies like a high social status, prosperity, wealth. And the Eight of Pentacles signifies your hard work, your commitment, your dedication. That's what they're seeing you as, very dedicated people that deserve what's coming. And also, they want me to tell you you're on a brink of achieving something good. So don't give up. Now is not the time to feel like you want to give up. There may be a lot of you out there that are feeling that way. Yeah, the Tower moment just showed up. All right, so let me get all these cards out and focus on this particular layout, because I feel like this is more or less like a special kind of message that Spirit wants you all to have. All right, so this card here, the Four of Swords, represents you just being at the end of your rope, okay? And the Tower, we know what the Tower is. The Tower is absolutely at the end of your rope, right? So this is basically, you know, this card is, I don't think there's anything positive. This is probably one of the only cards. I mean, there may be, but for me, it just represents there's people falling out of the windows here. The building's on fire. I mean, this is what our lives feel like when this card shows up. Like our whole life is just falling apart around us. Our life is, you know, on fire. It's not funny, but with that being said, you know, you have total clarity what is needed to remedy this, okay? Because we have the Hangman in the middle, which is the stuckness that is being created by the problem. And the problem is, you know, finances right now for the most part. I'm not saying that every problem that each of you have right now is financial, but if the finances would show up for everybody, I'm sure there would be a great sense of relief, and the other problems that we are going through may seem a little bit, you know, not as hard, right? We went over this card. This is you being at your wit's end mentally, just needing a rest, needing to take some time in nature. I want to say, guys, that is the best place for you all to go when you're feeling like that. All right, and with the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, there is something coming though, and this is really opposite of this. So you're about to see the opposite of the Tower moment. And the Seven of Pentacles, this represents things coming to fruition. This is your harvest. Your rewards are you're finally going to see them. You're going to notice them start to build. And this is how I see this financial situation coming in for us all. It's going to trickle and it's going to build. So you see this person standing back, looking at this pentacle bush, if you will. It's growing, right? It looks like it's a tree or a bush or something, and it's growing. So this is going to be flowing in for my aquas. And it's also regarding, this could be for some of you, just that you've been so patiently waiting for this. I would say all of you, very patient with this, right? Okay, I'm upside down again. That happens when I put the cards down. All right, so you're going to be very happy. soon. You're going to be very focused on something positive. This is going to be some kind of opportunity that's going to come in for all, I heard, for all. All right, something that you've been wanting is getting ready to come in, and everyone is going to be freaking out. Like I'm feeling this, these two cards together. This is going to be some party. Like I feel like people are going to be celebrating in the streets, hugging each other, jumping up and down. I'm seeing like people just beside themselves with happiness. Okay, this is how I'm seeing this in my mind. And also over here, this opportunity is going to give you so many options. Your heads are going to spin. Your heads are going to be spinning. So many options are going to become available to you that these are not even things you've dreamt about or fantasized about. These are things you could never have fantasized or thought existed that are going to be available to you. Holy crap, guys, we are in for some time. All right, I just wish it would come just like the rest of you. I'm just praying and you know, trying to manifest something good in to lift our spirits. I keep asking for something, anything that will, you know, actually touch us. You know, not hearing about other things going on in the world that are positive. I keep asking for something that is going to affect each and every one of us and make us see that there is something good coming. There's hope, right? There's a promise that's starting to happen that is actually affecting us. Here I have the Judgment card and the Five of Pentacles next to it, which is basically you guys are you know, well, let's start here. Let's start with the Five of Pentacles. This is like financial hardships, okay? This could be, some of you might be going through a divorce right now, actually, because I'm seeing that this card is next to this Hierophant, which is, you know, some kind of commitment, I want to say, but having a religious tie to it, and having this divorce card next to it, it just feels like divorce. If this is you, please comment below the video. And guys, if you're still with me, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It helps me tremendously. All right, so you're going through a lot of negativity. Wow, look at this. This is all about love. This is definitely divorce, guys, okay? Now I'm looking at the whole picture here. So there might be a great many of you who are making a decision or have already made a decision to go through this divorce. You're looking at the lover in your life, the person you love, turned toxic. Okay, I don't think it started out this way. Why would we marry someone that we thought was toxic, right? So what changed? All right, guys, if you were wanting a reading, you always wanted a reading, you need a reading, whatever, you would like one, you can click on the description below the video and see what my services are. But getting back to this, I'm definitely seeing a lot of self-limiting talk or judgment on this person that you feel has been or changed, is turning very toxic. This person is creating in your mind a financial hardship, and yeah, this is about breaking up and a change in circumstances. So, and this is also tied in, like I said, to love. So a lot of you going through a breakup, a divorce, a hardship. A lot of you, your money might be involved here. You might have children, your family. I'm seeing a lot of people tied into this. So, you know, this isn't just about you. There's a lot of others involved that will be touched by this, and this is bothering you, of course, right? Especially if it's children. But, you know, this affects family as well when we go through these things. All right, let's continue. I'm seeing something here They want you to use your intuition on something, Aquarius, that has to do with your finances. The Nine of Pentacles is, um, this is all about your successes, your independence, your wealth. It's all about your money. All right. So they want you to be smart about your money right now. They don't want you spending your money. There are things coming up that, I don't think people are out there lavishly spending right now, because I'm seeing this Four of Cups, which is basically people, feeling ignored financially. So, but they are saying to, be vigilant with your money right now. Focus on your money. Focus on how you can, um, maybe go through your checking account, your statement, and see what's not needed, what you could do without right now, so you can have more money in your pocket. All right. I'm seeing some kind of movement here with your money. Something is about to change with your money. And again, this might be part of what we just talked about with divorce or separation or breaking up. I think this is connected, okay? So still talking about that, because the Seven of Swords is over here. And this is about you looking over your shoulder with some kind of worry, some kind of, concern, something that someone else might do or say that, could change your, could affect you. Guys, if you're going through a divorce, and you don't mind, comment below the video, because I just feel like there's a bunch of you. All right, I'm seeing movement here. Wow, look at this. All right, guys, so a lot of you at the same time are moving toward some very positive transformational period in your life that is leading you into some kind of crazy goodness here with this sun. Okay, so a lot of you might be going through a negative right now, and at the end of the tunnel is where the light is. That's going to lead you onto your path of positivity. So again, here, lessons learned, teachings, you got it. You got it, Aquarius. And now it's time to move into a more positive, extremely more positive times coming in with this Sun card. Okay, this is, just a lot of things opening up to you that weren't open to you before. All right, you had to go through a lot of teachings, learnings, lessons, what have you. You went through all these events. It was not easy. These were hardships for a lot of you. Some of you went through like mental abuse. Some of you even physical abuse. Some of you went through some crazy ass stuff. All right, but you're going through this transformational period now, and Spirit is walking alongside of you with this. This is a planned type of thing for Aquarius, because we are in the age of Aquarius, and you made a decision to come back here at this time and be this light, this sunlight. So you are going to be doing so much for mankind just by being here, and doing a few kind things for a few people. All of you together are going to be spreading this energy light all over the globe, okay, and making a huge difference. I'm also seeing a lot of you finding some real joy in what you're about to do. A lot of you are doing things for others right now, getting involved in humanitarian type of things, being more giving, being kinder. Page of Pentacles. Solid beginnings after a period of time of feeling defensive. Things haven't worked out exactly like you planned. And these times, I feel, are now behind you with this Page of Pentacles. This is for all my Aquas. You have the Justice card here. All right, so again, Page of Pentacles is solid beginnings. It's also good news, okay? So there's a lot of good things here with this page. Um, this is good news around finances as well. I do see in the future, I see you, Aquarius, being very financially sound, being very abundant, um, and being treated special because you're all empaths. Okay, so the abundance, you're going to receive gifts for what you're doing. Just for deciding to come back here was a huge thing. They look at you like you're these big, beautiful white lights of strength. And because you said yes and decided to reincarnate and come back at this time, Aquarius, again, the age of Aquarius, we're here. This is the time of the age of Aquarius. All right, this is a message. This is a message. Let's see what the message is. This is a message to all of my singles, actually. Okay? I'm seeing that you are all getting ready, all of you that are open and wanting love in your life. I'm seeing that you're manifesting it, okay, just by thinking about it. You're creating some type of energetic connection with someone. This could be someone on the other side of the world, guys, but you are energetically connecting to someone. Those of you, again, that are single that want this, that have been thinking about your person, thinking about, some of you might even be seeing the person's face in your mind, like almost seeing the person's characteristics of how they're going to look. You might have images, flashing images of your person. But I'm seeing this is all being manifested. It's coming in to create so much joy and happiness because you're manifesting this person. They're going to check off all the boxes for you. I'm seeing a lot of happiness with this Four of Wands here. Okay, the Four of Wands is, a new beginning. It's happiness. It's joy. And just having some real connection with someone. The partnership card, the Two of Cups, is about love and just that, a very close-knit partnership. All right, so you're going to work together. When you meet, you're going to have something very special, not like things in the past, okay? And I keep getting this reading over and over again about the person you're going to be with is not going to be like anything you've experienced in the past, okay? And it's because your perception about what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to accept has changed, okay? So your boundaries have changed, your energy has changed, your perceptions. So when this person comes in, you are going to know, for the most part, right away. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel some kind of, and again, I keep getting soulmate connections. So higher vibrating people, you are manifesting these people. All right. You might notice different types of people coming into your ether, into your space, into your, however you want to say it, so people just showing up in your life that are very intelligent, that are very high vibrating, and this is the period of time for that. Okay, so these people are not massive all over the place. For the most part, we still have a lot of people that need to wake up, that are just waking up, third dimensionals, as we say. But those of you who are higher vibrating, again, you are only going to accept someone who is the person that is, basically on your level as far as your vibrationally. All right, guys, I'm going to end on that note. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I hope you're having a great weekend, and you all take care.